Hello everyone and welcome to the Sacramento Beer Show. My name is Jordan Steffen and today I'm going to be trying some beer from the Sacramento region. I've got today a very special beer. This is the Cheers 4 Years by Bite Dog. So this beer was brewed to commemorate their 4th anniversary. I just shot a video for the show reviewing Belgian Beaver's Happy Night, which is their beer celebrating 5 years. So, and they're both in a similar sort of Northeast hazy style. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what Bite Dog is doing after 4 years compared to what Belgian Beaver has done after 5. So from the can here, this is a 7.5% ABV beer. The one I just reviewed, Belgian Beaver, was a 7, so a little bit different in that regard. Alright, so 4 more years. Bite Dog turns 4 years old this year. To celebrate the occasion, we brewed this Northeast style anniversary IPA, a cloudy gold haze bomb that smells like grapefruit and pine and tastes like the ambrosia of Greek mythology. More specifically, it tastes like orange peel and fresh berries, with a lingering pine resin bitterness, but 6 of 1. Alright, so let's get into it, shall we? Alright. I can already smell the hot aroma. So this is pouring a sort of medium haziness with a golden to gold orange color. This is a very fine haze. So something very interesting about this one, right? So this is the leftovers from the Belgian Beaver. It has this sort of like particulate floating in suspension that you can see, so like kind of looks like you're drinking like, I don't know, swamp water or something. Whereas this one, it's hazy. You think of haze and like fog. Like it's a very, there's no discernible, like, there's nothing floating, you know what I mean? It's like a very uniform sort of haze. And I think this is probably the first time I've seen haze like this. And if you look at the color, there's a definite difference here. Like this one's kind of orange and it's almost glowing and pretty, whereas this one's a little bit more murky. Anyway, just something interesting to know. So I've got a really nice, maybe 1 to 2 fingers of bright white head, pretty fluffy there, holding up very well. Sometimes with these hazy beers, the head is just almost non-existent, so like seeing that. I'll give this one a smell. So this is definitely West Coast inspired, very dank. I'm getting grapefruit for sure. Like sweet candied grapefruit. Just a tiniest bit of alcohol. And this like sort of rich, like tropical fruit thing in like the finish of the nose. I don't know what that is. I mean, I want to say berries just because I am, cued by the can, but I don't know. It's this like sweetness that I can't quite place my nose on. Well, anyway, very, very interesting nose, very fascinating. It's not so often that I get this sort of like, I'm stumped. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Wow. That's really good. Nice light body, light mouthfeel, which makes it extremely drinkable. This one has a lot of sort of malt character going on. And I'm getting like bitter grapefruit pith. And there's this like exotic, it's the same thing I'm getting on the nose. It's like this exoticness. It's again, I want to say berries, but I don't. I feel like I'm swayed by the can here. Like, what would I have said if I didn't read berries? Because berries never comes up in these IPAs. That's just not, we go tropical, we go papaya, we go guava, we go mango, but never berries. But super good. And then it finishes has this like round sweetness mid palate with that exotic undertone, and then it finishes with this like smack of acid and brightness, and then just closes up super dry. But there is still like a finish that I'm still tasting, even though that like acid wallop and like draws back and then super just bone dries out. I haven't had a beer that makes me think this much in a very long time. Like, when I started the show, every beer made me think, because I was learning all these different flavors and training my palate. But these days, it's either like it's good or it's not so good. Like all the flavors, I kind of get them right away. It makes sense. This thing is something else. This is a different animal. It's really good. 98 points. There's this little sort of malt sweetness and, dare I say, even like this like booziness that I wouldn't expect from 7.5. It's very, very subtle. Like, don't get me wrong, this is not something you would drink and be like, this is a boozy beer, but there's just something there. And maybe that it's the carbonation level on this beer is fairly low. And maybe that's what I'm getting. There's just something that comes across as like the flavors are exceptional and like taking me on this journey and like different than a lot of the other beers of this style that I've tasted. But it's something, I think it's the carbonation level. I think if the carbonation level was just a little bit higher, this beer would just like knocking it out of the park. 98 points. Bike Dog. Cheers, 4 years. Super good stuff. A way better showing for their 4-year anniversary than Belgian Beaver did for their 5-year. So that's saying something right there. They just opened up a new tap room over on Broadway. So if you're in the Sacramento area or Sacramento proper, you don't have to go to West Sac to the brewery anymore. If you don't want, you can just hop over to that tasting room that's just outside of Midtown. Great stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on notifications so you'll get a little notification, a little bzz on your phone every time a new episode comes out. So be sure not to miss any. You know, I try to release at least one a week, if not more. So I hope that you subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out all the latest beer reviews. Thanks for watching. Cheers.